story. Speaking of prices and relatively low prices, we're going to jump into our next story. We're talking all about space. 590,000 dirham space flight from Abu Dhabi goes on sale. Would you be on it? Forget the Maldives, forget Georgia, forget Jordan. You've got holidays in 2025, and if you had the cash, would you go to space?
Now, an Abu Dhabi space company is building big on space tourism and will offer flights to space, EOS X Space. Now, they say that they are leading the future of sustainable space tourism. They have hubs in Europe, States, and here in the UAE. It's a Spanish startup, and their aim is to take 10,000 people to the edge of space within the next 10 years.
Wow, what an incredible aim. The flights will take passengers, so if you've got 590k to spare, it could take you 40 kilometers above the Earth for 5 hours. I never really think I thought about how long a space journey would be, but it's 5 hours. You'll have, of course, the panoramic views for days, and they say it's onboard luxury all the way. This will be one of their maiden voyages. They'll take 8 passengers and 1 pilot in this spacecraft. It's a 2-hour ascent and a 2-hour cruise at peak altitude, and then a 1-hour descent. You'll have windows for panoramic views of space. There's a bathroom on board, adjustable mood lighting, and even an onboard bar. The prices start from 590,000 and they go up to 787,000 dirhams.
I mean, honestly, I would go. Would you go?
You would go on one of the maiden voyages?
Yeah, I would. I really would.
Even like, let's take the cash out. Let's take the cash out. Let's totally remove. We're not asking you to pay. A question to all of the audience. Would you go on a maiden voyage to space?
Oh, yes, I would. Would you? Wouldn't it be nice to go up and just like figure out the space and see planets and see the stars and see it all? I mean, you know what? I would actually, like ask for a gift. Like, oh yeah, give me a gift and take me to space.
Give me a gift? What are you talking about?
For example, like when I was like during my birthday, I wanted a gift to be
so you'd ask for this as a gift?
Skydiving, and I asked for it as a gift, and I got it as a gift, and maybe my next gift. If you want to level up your gift, I would say you can just like take me to space.
Who are you speaking to? But if interesting, so you'd actually go. You know what I think is interesting about these prices?
Yes.
And what? So it's from 590 to 787, and they mentioned they've got these panoramic window views on board. And I'm thinking it's like when you go up to. When you dine at a really fancy restaurant and they make you pay extra for the window seat, how annoyed would you be if you paid the 590 and you've got the person, like, it's 180k, they get the window seat and you're next to them and they've got all the photos and you're like beside them.
Can you please just like move a bit? I just want to take some pictures. But I would go for the experience. It's amazing, wouldn't you want to see the stars? Wouldn't you want to see a shooting star? Wouldn't you want to see the planets?
It's too soon. It's too soon. And I see nice pictures on Instagram. AI is great. It can show me. I can go onto a VR simulator. If this was really common and there was you just look back at previous stories recently. We had there was the tragic death of the submarine, and it was a similar. But that's where my fear goes. That it's too soon for me as a cautious cat to get on that flight. But brave people, like 100%, probably an amazing experience. But I'm just not one of those people.
I mean, you know what? The thing is, like, I love the adrenaline rush. I live on it. Literally, I just like love being like, whoa, yalla, fast. You have to do this and that, and I love it. It makes me feel alive. And honestly, I would go. Okay. Even if I know for a fact that it's dangerous and I might end up in like submarine number 2, but like in space.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But I would still I would come back and I'd be like, oh yeah, I want space.
Okay.
You guys, I'm better than you.
There's 2 types of people in this world. Let's do an office whip round to get Farah to space, or maybe EOS X Space will be watching and they'll want to
take me.
They'll want to take Farah.
I'll take stories.
You'll take stories.
I take stories, yeah.